What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today is a special video. It is going to be the tournament that I played in for the Arizona Adaptive Open. It's a 2-day event. Super fun course, Papago Golf Club. Huge shout out to them. Huge shout out to Arizona Golf Association for hosting this tournament. And it was a great tournament. I don't know if you guys can tell by the title of the video and also the thumbnail. We did get the job done. We got the W. You guys will see everything that happened on those tournaments, and I will be narrating it during the whole time, sharing my feelings, all that stuff. And this is going to be an introduction to the new series, Wills to Win. Wills to Win series is going to be me playing golf in tournaments. So in 2026, I'm going to be playing and I'm going to be filming every single tournament that I play in, and I'm going to be showing you guys the bad and the good and just sharing my feelings of how I go through a tournament and how I'm feeling during a tournament and stuff like that. Kind of getting you guys inside my brain while playing in these tournaments. So this introduction is going to be a little bit longer than other ones in the future, just because I'm introducing this series. And I am super excited for you guys to watch this video. Huge shout out to my wife for filming. I can't wait for you guys to watch this. So let's get straight into the video. Make sure to subscribe. It goes a long way, and I really do appreciate everyone's support. So you guys are the best. Let's get into the video. It's going to be a good one.
Please welcome Max Tagasala.
Thank you.
Okay, first tee shot. Nerves got to me. I barely got the ball in the air, and it just went straight right. I pulled the crap out of it. But that punch shot was really good. It was a 7-wood. I was just trying to get it back in play, and it actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to be. But first hole's a par 5, so I ended up with a par, which is honestly great for me. I've had some struggle starting with tournaments this year, but hole 2 here, par 4, pretty short. I can get pretty close to the green. I normally get like 30 to 40 yards to the green. I definitely didn't take advantage of this hole for how short it was and pretty much how easy it was, but had a really bad putt there. But honestly, par start. I can't complain with that at all, especially the nerves are still going through the first few holes, but it is what it is. Hole 3. I can bail out right on this hole, and during my practice round, I was hitting iron off the tee, but it just wasn't the play, and I knew I could miss right on this hole, so I was confident with the driver. Kept the ball out of the desert, so that was awesome. And then this putt, I don't know why I was so aggressive with it, but I was, and I told the guys, I was like, I'm just going to tap it in real quick, just so I can get it over with. But hole 4, par 3, pretty short. I had a pitching wedge about, it was 120. And it actually was so pretty close to going in. I just remember thinking if it would have spun right, it was going to go in the hole. But knocked that down for a birdie, so we're 1 under through 4. Hole 5 isn't a driver hole, but I pulled driver because, honestly, I was just confident with the driver right now. So I was trying to play a draw, I was trying to play a cut, and it drew on me, so just ended up in the right rough. And then this was a tough approach shot. I remember I didn't have much green to work with, and I was just trying to get on the green and roll away with a par, honestly. So, and I did just do that. Hole 6, it's a par 4. I had an incredible bounce off the tee that shot it forward, and I had like 40 yards into the flag. But I mean, that green just slopes hard left. I mean, playing from the front tees isn't always an advantage, just because some courses get tighter. But hey, we still got away with a par there. This tournament we were playing around 4,800, almost 4,900. So it's really short for me, and I can get really close to some of these par 4s. And for some reason, I couldn't get into on par 5s. But this par 4 was one of the longer ones for the seed golfers, I should say. But we had a nice little par here. Just tap that in. And that dude's outfit that I was playing with was awesome. Albie is literally the best human, and he's so positive, and that's why I love these adaptive tournaments, is because just these amazing people. This was the issue this week. I had the pull hooks with the irons. You'll see a lot of my shots this week missing it right, but in this bunker I was actually on the lip, and for people with mobility devices, they're allowed to move their ball in a position where they can get their cart in. It's kind of just a safety reason. And this was a bogey through 8. That puts me back at even par going into hole 9, which is a par 5. Hole 9 and 10 are par 5, so I'm trying to take advantage of these 2 holes here. Thought this drive was going to be in the desert, but luckily there was some room, just rough, and we kept the ball in play. I told myself I was going for it, but I knew that I could miss it left. That was the bailout spot, and that's exactly what I did. I left myself with a pretty easy chip shot here, and I wish I had this shot back because it was seriously so easy, and I just pushed the living crap out of it. But it rolled out pretty well, and I only had like 12 feet for a birdie. Downhill, left to right, pretty easy, and I had the line. I just did not hit it hard enough at all. I was a little nervous. There was a lot of people watching at that time. That's what I need to work on, is just the nerves, and I hope to play in more tournaments for next year to avoid those nerves. This was hole 10, another par 5. Drop kicked it straight into the desert. Surprisingly, I wasn't in the desert too much this week, honestly, but had a punch out here. Luckily, it's par 5, so I can get there just in 3, which is fine. Had like 60 yards, 67. Sorry. And I thought this was going to be actually long, but I had a putt here for birdie. Halfway through, I thought I was going to make it. Then it started going off right. But now looking at it, it definitely goes right. This is a par 3 over water. I had a 9-iron. It was playing like 127, and I just pulled it just a hair. So we had a kind of a long putt here. I'll tell you what, my lag putting this week was amazing. This was up the hill, sort of started going downhill after the hole, but we lagged it up there close for a par. And now I'm still even par through 11. This is hole 12. Not a driver hole for me. It's really short. I think I pulled 7-iron here, honestly, just because I was just trying to lay it back to a good number, which I believe I had 104 yards, and I was just playing with a 50-degree. Great bounce, great look for a birdie here, and downhill, pretty easy straight putt, and bang, we make the birdie. So we're 1 under through 12 holes. Hole 13, I can bail out right. I don't know if you can tell, but there's 2 big green trees that are straight in front of me. That was kind of the aiming spot that I was going. And then this is me just waiting for the group because I was playing with some slow people. But that's adaptive golf. They kind of take 5 to 6 hours rounds, which is all right. I had a punch-out shot. I hit it pretty well. I just didn't hit it hard enough. But I was really upset about this chip shot for some reason, but I literally had a tap-in par, basically. I don't know why my expectations were super high with trying to make it, but whatever. Par there, so we're still 1 under par. This is a drivable par 4 for me. During my practice round, I actually drove over the green, and this time I just hit it off the heel, which left me short in this bunker. That's green-sided, basically. Kind of a tall lip that I was just trying to get out of, and that's what we did, and I landed past the hole, which was not ideal, but we had a birdie putt, so this had a really good look on it, almost went in, just didn't have the right read exactly, but this par 5 got me kind of in some trouble during this week, just because of this one tree right here. That tree that's right in front of me, you guys will see why I hate that tree in the later in this video for my second round. Kind of a funny thing happened, but it's a par 5, so it's nothing too bad of a hassle. You know, we can get there in 3 and just 2 putt for par. I left this putt really short, actually, and I remember it was like kind of scary at the time because it was downhill, sliding a little left. This is another drivable par 4 for me. I wasn't happy about this because I blocked it a little left, and I just remember just being like, it's fine. And then this was the worst shot of my tournament, I believe. So just completely desailed, leading the edge straight into the ground, and that caused me to chunk it into the bunker. But hit a really good bunker shot, honestly. It just didn't keep going. It starts going downhill right here, and I had a terrible read on it. So whatever, we bogeyed there. We're at even par through 16. This is hole 17, the par 3. I had an 8-iron. It was playing like 143. Had a great number. I just hooked it like I was telling you guys. So had a really long lag putt. It was breaking like left to right, I believe. And honestly, shout out to my wife for filming this whole trip. She did amazing. I really do appreciate everything that she has done for me and for filming. This was great. So we had a par there. We're even par, honestly. This is another drivable par 4. This is hole 18. Just trying to finish with a par here to finish the round, because honestly, that's a pretty solid round out here with this course. This was a tough shot. I just remember don't leave it short, and so I decided to do a full flop, and then we had a downhill putt. A lot of people were watching me at this point because I was the second to last group to go out, so kind of everyone's watching me, and I was a little nervous, but whatever. We had a tap-in par here to finish the round at even par 72, and yeah, it was a good round.
Kind of surprised that I was actually leading the tournament when they told me that I was leading by like 2 or something. I thought someone was for sure going to come in with a score under par, so which no one did. I mean, I was shocked by that because this course was definitely gettable. Those pins weren't too challenging, I don't think, but super happy with how I played. Going into round 2, you guys are going to see a hot start. Probably one of the best starts I've ever done in my entire life. So I'm excited for you guys to see that, and it happens really quick into the first 9. So keep watching, and I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. Make sure to subscribe and all that fun stuff. Enjoy round 2. It's a really good one. All right, round 2, here we go. Much better tee shot than the first day, so barely cleared a bunker on that hole, actually. So this is hole 1 again, par 5, laid up to a good number. Had a pretty easy chip shot. I was trying to one-hop onto the green, but just landed a little short. Those first hole jitters are still going a little bit. I mean, that happens to me every time, you know. I'm always a little nervous on that first tee, but hey, we got a birdie putt, so we can't complain. Kind of was really aggressive with it for that line. So we knocked that down for birdie. We had like a 3-footer, so pretty good for the confidence there. Hole 2, almost drivable here. I mean, every single day I hit a great tee shot on this hole. So in the fairway, and I'm super happy with how I played this hole all week. And we had just a nice little pitch shot here. We had like 57 yards, and I just landed at 45. Wasn't enough. The ball disappears, and it's actually quite a bit short. But this putt was really, really good. Just barely missed the speed on it. Tapped in for par, so we're still even par through 2. And then this is where the heater starts. So this is hole 3. I mean, I pull driver every day on this hole, so why not on the last day? And I knew the miss was right, and got a really good bounce. I knew it was going to be too much, and I knew I was going to be in the desert here because the first day I had a little softer bounce, but this was a great shot, great contact out of the desert, especially with out of the desert. I mean, here we go. So this is the putt for birdie. Drain that. Nice. Good, confident roll. Going into hole 4. I mean, this was the name of the game of this week. Missing it right, of course. But we had like a really long putt, but we were still on the green. So I told the group, hey, I'm going to go real quick just to tap it in. And wow, nice. Drippy. I mean, crazy. So we're 2 under through 4 holes right now. This is hole 5. I pulled 7 wood because I learned after the first day it wasn't driver hole and a driver hole. So we had like 101 yards. So it was a good full 50-degree. Great contact. I knew it had to go just a hair. Great filming by my wife on this hole, actually. So she got that ball falling on the ground, and that ball almost went in. We had a 1-footer tap-in birdie. So 3 birdies in a row right there. Kind of a hot streak. We got that turkey. And then this is hole 6. I hit it off the toe, so it was kind of a little hooky, but not bad. Barely off the fairway. And I tried playing a cut here, and the ball just kind of went straight. I chunked it just a hair, but enough to get onto the green, pin high. So I guess I didn't chunk it then, technically, if it's pin high. I did club down a little, club up. So I mean, it's good on me for
doing that. I don't know why I decided to club up, but we got away with the par, so we're still 3 under. This is hole 7 here. Great drive, good contact on the drive, dead center of the fairway, I believe. Yep, I had 75 yards, so just a full 60. And I'm mad about that. I mean, I would hit it pin high, 10 feet or 12, 20, whatever. I mean, I'm on the green. I don't know why. I mean, that's when you know I'm hitting it well, is when I'm complaining about a shot like that. So pretty happy still with that. I learned on this hole, I hit 8 iron the first day. This day I hit 7 iron and I was pin high on this. So I knew I was going to clear that bunker, luckily, because I wasn't in the bunker. I mean, that was a good call. And I hit a really good putt. I thought it was going to roll all the way. This, I don't know how this putt went right. I still don't understand how it went right. And barely missed it. So we had a bogey there to put us back at 2 under par. Hole 9's par 5. Really, really trying to birdie this hole. And I actually hooked it into a tree. Kicked off the tree into the bunker. But this is the shot I had. I'll just let you guys watch this.
Nice. Get out.
Honestly, do not know how I got that ball out of the air. At first, I had a 50 degree just trying to punch it out. And then I pulled 9 iron. I was like, frick, I'm just going to full swing at this, try to get it as close as I can. And I got it out, so I'm super happy. And then that was a great approach shot. 9 iron, 127, one hop onto it. And then I had like a 5 foot for birdie. Drained it. 3 under through 9 holes. Going into the back 9. We are on a heater. We have a massive lead at this point. Just trying to get into the pro shop at this point. I hit, this was a 6 shot actually, so I'll let you guys watch this one. Hit a little stinger. I was trying to land it into the bunker, but it just rolled right into it, so it was completely fine. But this bunker, I got relief from it because it was, I don't know if you can see, there's a white little flag in there. Those are for seated golfers. It's just not safe for us to go into those bunkers, so they flagged them as ground under repair for us, or free relief. So we got free relief out of those bunkers, so go us. I mean, that's how it is for a lot of tournaments. A lot of people get those free reliefs. But got a par on through 10. Hole 11, I was really mad about this shot, just missing it right. Really just wanted to get it on the green to 2-putt for par. But this chip shot, I hit it exactly how I wanted, right where I wanted to land, played it how I wanted, and it was just a bad play, honestly. I needed to play it high. I mean, the green was rolling away from me. I knew I needed to play it high. I don't know why I thought I was going to play it low. And then barely missed the putt there. So we had to tap in for bogey, which is completely fine. 2 under par going into hole 12. Iron off the tee, of course, just because it's not driver hole. We know this from the day 1. Hit it in the middle of the fairway. Got it a lot closer than I expected. I had like 84 yards, and I think I just chunked this 54. I had to go, this is a little TMI, but I had to go to the bathroom, and I was like trying to play this hole extremely fast to go to the bathroom before the next hole, and I tapped in before anyone else got on the green, so that was kind of funny, but we got a par there, so we're 2 under par going into hole 13. Iron off the tee because I didn't want to play driver, I just didn't want to play aggressive. Like I said, I just want to get into the pro shop, and we pull hooked it. I thought I was in the desert. I was pretty upset with it, but we avoided hitting out of the desert on this one, and I mean, technically, there was a lot of dirt there, basically in the desert. Hit a 54 onto the green. Really good approach shot, just not going to miss right, so I was just aimed really far left, and I made this putt for par. I made that for par, so we are 2 under still. And then this was a crazy shot, probably the best shot of the tournament. It's a drivable par 4 for me, probably only like 220. And I didn't see the ball where it landed. I just saw it bounce. And that is me on the green on this par 4. Pretty bad angle. That's all right. Thank you, Grace, for filming. I do appreciate it. I blew that putt like 5 feet by, and then we made the birdie putt. So thank goodness I got away with the birdie there. And then this is the hole that I have been talking about in the previous round of why I hate this tree. You will see on this next shot, I am not directly even behind it. Clear shot into the green. And me and my wife kind of flinch. We get a little scared there, but we hit the ball backwards about 40 yards. So we had to just lay up again with this. We had a 7 wood. Probably not a smart play. I should have hit it back with like an iron or something. But This shot, I thought it was going to be perfect. Barely missed the green. I mean, that needed just another foot and it was going to be perfect. So I'm putting for bogey here. Kind of frustrated at this point. I hit a really bad putt right here and I was very upset. But I mean, I'm still leading by a couple strokes. I know that. I think. I wasn't completely sure. I wasn't checking the score at this point. Just trying to finish with at least a par. And I drove another green, but this one wasn't as close as the other one. I still had a really long putt. And honestly, this is like a 50-footer that I don't practice. And then I had a slider. This putt was breaking so much. I don't know why I'm so upset about it because, I mean, I should be. I just 3-putted for par, so that's not ideal. Yep, that was another hook there. Not ideal at all. Hit this chip shot to a really good leave for par. Actually, I don't know if you guys can tell a little bit, but it barely rolled past the hole. I had like 4 feet, and unfortunately missed the putt, but we made a par. So we're still 1 under going into the last hole. Everyone is watching at this point. I thought that drive was going really far left.
Good job.
And it wasn't actually. It was actually perfect. Barely off of the green on the fringe here for eagle. And I have the lead by 5 or by 4 at this point. So I could have 5-putt at this point, I would have been completely fine. Almost made the eagle. And now we have this putt to win the hole by 5 strokes. And bang, we did it.
I don't know why I clap every single time, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So, all right, you guys, that is going to be it for the rest of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed that tournament. I mean, I played amazing that second day and even that first day, but that hot streak was pretty electric. It got me going. So super happy with how I played. Again, thank you to Arizona Golf Association for doing the tournament, and then the venue, Papago Golf Club. What an amazing resort. If you guys are ever in Phoenix area, go check out Papago Golf Club because that place is really pure, and I hope you guys can make it out there sometime. So again, super happy with how I played. Great round, great performance by me. I mean, all positives, honestly, from coming out of that tournament. I'm happy with how I played, and it was a great way to end the season for my 2025. I cannot wait for this Wheels to Win series to be a regular into my channel. I already have a tournament lined up in March that I'm going to be filming the whole thing too. That's a 2-day event as well. So super excited for that one. And you guys are going to enjoy a lot of these videos, I think. So I hope you guys have enjoyed so far. Please make sure to subscribe. It goes a long way. I'm excited to showcase a lot of my journey of adaptive golf, and hopefully we get some more W's in the future. So again, you guys, thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.